The Shadow Beneath the Lake. A brisk wind swept across the surface of Black Hollow Lake, sending ripples through its inky water. The locals warned against venturing there after sunset, but Claire never believed in ghost stories. Armed with her camera and a burning curiosity, she drove out to the lake one chilly autumn evening, determined to debunk the myths for her own blog. The lake had a dark history. Years ago, a small village had been submerged when a dam was built, leaving nothing but eerie stories of ghostly figures and strange disappearances. They said something lived beneath the surface, something ancient and unspeakable. Claire parked her car on the gravelly shore and stepped out. The full moon bathed the area in a silvery light, illuminating the dense trees surrounding the lake. The air smelled of damp earth and decaying leaves. Ignoring the shiver that ran down her spine, she set up her camera and began filming. Black Hollow Lake, she narrated, is said to be haunted by the spirits of the drowned village below. Tonight, we'll find out if there's any truth to these legends. As she spoke, she noticed something strange. The water was completely still, not a single ripple disturbing its glassy surface. Claire's breath fogged in the air as the temperature seemed to drop suddenly. She glanced around, her unease growing. A low sound rumbled in the distance, like the groan of shifting earth. She froze, her heart pounding. The sound grew louder, coming from beneath the lake. It was a deep, guttural moan, almost like a voice. The water began to churn violently, as though something massive was rising from its depths. Panicking, Claire grabbed her camera and started to back away. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the water. It wasn't human. Its form was distorted, a grotesque amalgamation of limbs and shadow, with eyes that glowed a sickly green. Claire stumbled, her camera tumbling to the ground. She tried to scream, but no sound came out. The creature moved with unnatural speed, its elongated arms reaching for her. She turned to run, but the ground beneath her feet gave way, sinking into the cold, wet earth. She fell, clawing at the dirt as the creature loomed over her. The last thing Claire saw was its hollow, glowing eyes, before everything went black. Days later, Claire's car was found abandoned by the lake. Her camera was discovered nearby, its footage corrupted except for one brief clip. In it, Claire's terrified face filled the frame as she whispered, "It's watching." Locals now avoid Black Hollow Lake entirely. At night, some swear they hear her voice calling for help, echoing from beneath the water. Others claim to see glowing eyes staring from the depths, waiting for the next curious soul foolish enough to come near.